sun's already climbing high. I meant to wake up early, but the morning passed me by. There's a quiet in the kitchen, like the house knows how I feel. Nothing broken, nothing perfect, just a life that's turning real. I've been measuring the hours by the weight inside my chest. Every plan feels like a question I'm not ready to address. These are coffee late days, where the clock feels out of tune, where the light comes in forgiving and the afternoon comes soon. I'm not lost, I'm not afraid, I'm just moving at my pace, learning how to live with open hands on these coffee late days. The phone keeps lighting up and dimming, names I love but can't explain. Every message wants a version of me that's not in frame. Outside the city's busy breathing, everyone's got somewhere to be, but I'm stirring thoughts into a cup that tastes like honesty. I used to chase the morning fast, like delay was something wrong. Now I'm finding truth and letting the quiet carry on. These are coffee late days, where ambition takes a seat, where the heart can talk without a script and the soul can miss a beat. I don't know the world or reason for the slowness that I claim. I'm choosing peace over perfection on these coffee late days. Let it cool, let it sit. Some things deepen if you wait a bit. I remember when we sat here, laughing past the edge of time. Dreams were strong and sleep was optional. Hope tasted just like wine. Now the mug feels warmer than those plans, but steadier somehow. I don't need to be who I was then to be enough right now. There's a strength in growing gently and not racing what remains. Some lessons come more clearly when you sit inside the change. These are coffee late days, with a hint of almost blue, and the joy is slightly muted, but it's honest, it's true. I'm not chasing who I'll be, I'm not stuck in yesterday. I'm standing in the in-between on these coffee late days. If I slow down, will I disappear? If I pause, will life move on? Or will I finally hear my own voice when the pressure's gone? Dorian light, mine are warm, hope with edges, calm but brave. Maybe rest is not retreat, maybe this is how I stay. Team rising, heart unwinds, letting go of finish lines. Not a failure, not delayed, just a different way I'm made. The sun shifts quietly across the room, like it's learning patience too. Even time can stretch a little when there's nothing left to prove. I think about tomorrow softly, like a letter I won't send. It'll still be there waiting when I'm ready to begin. I don't need a perfect morning or a headline kind of change. Some days only ask me to sit with what remains. These are coffee late days, and somehow they feel kind, like the world stepped back a moment so I could find my mind. I'm not quitting, I'm not lost, I'm not wasting time this way. I'm learning how to be alive on these coffee late days. When the cup is finally empty and the light begins to fade, I'll carry this quiet with me, the grace of coffee late days. Morning spills gold on the edge of the bed. Half-made plans and the words we never said. Your laughter's hiding in the folds of the room, like a promise dressed in cheap perfume. We shared a night like a borrowed tune, slightly off but it played us true. Now the floor's still warm where we used to be, just crumbs of love staring back at me. I told myself not to read the signs, but your eyes kept crossing lines. Every maybe sounded like stay, every goodbye learned how to delay. Crumbs of love and sugar dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Sweet enough to make me stay, soft enough to fade away. Crumbs of love and sugar dreams, late night hope and caffeine schemes. If this is all we're meant to know, it's still too sweet to let it go. City lights blink like they understand. Every heart's just doing what it can. We weren't broken, just bending slow, learning things we didn't know. Your shadow dances on the wall like it's waiting for my call. I taste your name in every word, every silence is louder than heard. We never needed a perfect plan, just your hand fitting in my hand. Time kept talking, we tuned it out. Faith dressed up in a little doubt. Crumbs of love and sugar dreams, sticky nights and soft routines. Sweet enough to make me stay, brave enough to feel the air. Crumbs of love and sugar dreams, falling fast between the seams. If this is all we're meant to know, it's still too sweet to let it go. Oh, let it spill. Oh, standing still. Oh, hearts collide in the spaces we can't hide. I've been strong, I've been safe, I've been alone. Built my walls out of sticks and stone, but you walked in with a careless grin, turned my maybe into let me in. Some love shout, some love sigh, some just linger as they pass by. If this fades when the sun comes through, I'll still smile thinking of you. Maybe love's just moments we save in the smallest risks we dare to take. Not a headline, not a vow, just the truth we feel right now. If I fall away, wide enough to feel the break. I'd rather dream and lose control than never taste the sugar at all. Crumbs of love and sugar dreams, golden cracks in between. Sweet enough to make me stay, honest enough to slip away. Crumbs of love and sugar dreams, every touch still redeems. If this is all we're meant to know, it's still too sweet to let it go. When the night folds into day and the echoes drift away, I'll sweep the floor, but still I'll see little pieces of you and me. Crumbs of love, sugar dreams, living soft in memory. Not enough to make me whole, but enough to warm my soul. Walking smiling like nothing's wrong. Soft-eyed, sugar-sweet disguise. Every step looks harmless till the fire shows behind your eyes. They underestimate the quiet. They don't hear the warning start. All that innocence is camouflage for a sharp, untamed heart. You learned early how to soften edges, how to laugh before you bite. But there's thunder in your stillness and a storm behind the light. Cute face, savage heart, pretty calm that tears things apart. You don't roar, you leave a mark. Cute face, savage heart, sugar words, violent truth. Every smile hides a fuse. They never see it coming. Cute face, savage heart. You speak gentle, choose your words like you don't wanna shake the room. But every sentence bends the ground like a quiet kind of doom. You don't fight the way they taught you. No raised voice, no display. You let patience do the damage till there's nothing left to say. They expect a soft surrender, think kindness means you'll fall. But you learned how to survive without breaking at all. Cute face, savage heart, still waters tearing worlds apart. You don't rush, you wait it out. Cute face, savage heart, velvet tone, iron spine. Heavy pauses by design. They never hear the warning. Cute face, savage heart. Smile stays, hands stay calm while you quietly disarm. No blood, no sound, no scar. Still you win. I've seen you in the aftermath when the noise is finally gone, standing where the truth fell down, looking like you don't belong. You don't celebrate the damage, you don't ask to be admired. You just carry what survived in a chest that never tired. Low crayon love don't balance out, it leans and shakes and sways. But something in your broken chord still cuts through the haze. Cute face, savage heart, off-key grace torn apart. You don't need to play the part. Cute face, savage heart, soft exterior, steel inside. You don't run, you don't hide. They never know what hit them. Cute face, savage heart. If mercy had a darker edge, if patience learned to fight, it would look a lot like you, standing fearless in the light. Not cruel, not careless, just done being ignored. You didn't raise your voice, you changed the course. Low voice, steady hand, you don't shout to make a stand. Every breath is loaded, every move is planned. I don't fear the way you love me, I fear the way you won't pretend. You don't need me at my best, you don't break me to defend. You see through every polished lie, every mask I try to wear. And you don't punish weakness, you just leave it standing bare. You don't promise me protection, you don't offer control. You offer something dangerous to be seen as a whole. Cute face, savage heart, gentle start, brutal lord. You don't heal me, you restart. Cute face, savage heart. If I fall, it's by your truth. If I burn, it's clean and true. I'll take the risk of knowing. Cute face, savage heart. When the night asks who's in charge, when the masks all fall apart, they'll remember far too late what they mistook from the start. Not innocence, not weakness, just a power played smart. Behind the smile, always beating a cute face, a savage heart. The day slipped in without a sound, like it wasn't sure it should stay. Curtains breathing, half pulled down, light unsure of what to say. My shoes are still by the door, untouched like unused advice. Every plan I made last night feels unnecessary twice. The world keeps leaning forward like it's late for something true, but my body stays right here, not knowing what else to do. Doing nothing feels so right, even though it feels so wrong. Like I'm standing on a wire that's been frayed all along. No ambition, no excuse, just breathing soft and slow. I'm not lost, I'm not behind, I just don't feel like I should go. The clock keeps clearing its throat, trying hard to be believed. Every second sound unstable, like a promise that might leave. I scroll through lives I don't belong to. Everyone looks so sure, but certainty feels slippery and effort feels impure. I chased momentum till it cracked, till my balance couldn't last. Now I'm sitting in the fallout of a future I outpaced. Doing nothing feels so right, like a pause that won't behave. I'm not brave enough to move, not tight enough to cave. If the ground keeps shifting shape, I'll sit and let it slide. I don't need to call this peace, but doing nothing feels so right. No resolution in my hands, no answers clean or tight, just a heart that's still beating in a world that won't align. I remember wanting more, not knowing what it cost. Every dream was solid then, before the meaning got lost. Now even hope feels sideways, like it doesn't want to land. Every note avoids the center when I try to understand. Low Korean air, it never settles. It hums beneath still breathing in the quiet, fragile dust. Evening leans against the room like it doesn't wanna leave. Shadows stretch but never promise anything. I can't believe the streetlights flicker nervously, unsure they'll last the night. I see myself reflected there, still here, still not alright. I stopped demanding answers, stopped asking time to bend. Now I live inside the question without needing it to end. Doing nothing feels so right in a world that's out of key. I don't need to be productive just to justify me. If today refuses meaning, I won't treat it like a crime. I'm still alive inside this pause. Doing nothing feels so right. Doing nothing feels so right, though it trembles when I stand. Every step I didn't take still counts the way I am. No conclusion, no disguise, just staying through the night. I don't know what comes next, but doing nothing feels so right. When tomorrow finds my name and asks me where I've been, I'll say I stayed with myself in the spaces in between. No progress I can quantify, no finish line in sight, just proof that I survived by doing nothing. And it felt so right. Slips in sideways, like it's not sure it's welcome here. Light rests soft on your shoulder, even doubt feels thin and clear. We didn't plan a future, we didn't name the signs. We just woke up, breathing slowly in an unmeasured kind of time. The world keeps asking questions we don't feel like answering yet. Every rule feels negotiable when nothing's out, nothing's said. Easy love, easy time. No direction, no demand, just your hand resting in mine like it understands. We're not chasing, we're not late, we're not trying to define what it is or where it goes. Easy love, easy time. The clock ticks like it's uncertain if it matters what it says. Every second feels optional in this quiet, borrowed space. I've known love that felt like running, like a promise I could lose. This one feels like staying seated with nothing left to prove. If the ground won't swear it's steady, if tomorrow won't behave, we can live inside the wobble and still feel safe. Easy love, easy time, off the beat, out of key. Let the song stay unresolved if it sounds like you and me. No remember when affection came with terms and quiet fear. Every silence felt suspicious, every closeness disappeared. But you sit beside my chaos like it's nothing to repair, like I don't have to earn your calm by being less aware. Low crayon skies don't promise clarity, they hover bent and wide. But even broken harmonies can feel like home sometimes. Easy love, easy time, nothing sharp, nothing loud. Even doubt knows how to soften when it's not pushed out. We don't need a guarantee, we don't need a sign, just this quiet leaning closer. Easy love, easy time. If certainty is overrated and control is just a game, then maybe love was never meant to carry all that weight. Maybe it's just choosing gently not to make each moment hard, letting hearts stay slightly open even when they're off guard. Breath by breath, slow and small, nothing's asking us for more. Let the future wait its turn, let it knock. Evening settles on the room like it doesn't wanna rush. Streetlights glow uncertainly, but the quiet's kind to us. If the night won't make a promise, if it won't explain the way, we'll just sit inside the silence and let that be okay. I don't need you brave or certain, I don't need you whole or new. I just need this gentle closeness that feels true. Easy love, easy time, no scoreboard, no demand, just the comfort of existing right where we stand. If the world won't slow its pace, we don't have to keep in line, we can move a little softer. Easy love, easy time. Easy time, nothing flashy, nothing loud, just two hearts learning patience in the middle of the now. No conclusion, no control, no grand design, just staying here without resistance. Easy love. When tomorrow comes uncertain, with the same unresolved tune, we'll still know what held us steady. Wasn't answers, it was you. No rush, no perfect sign, just this truth that feels like mine. Love doesn't have to be hard to be real. Sometimes it's just easy love, easy time. I learned my name in a quiet room, spelled wrong by voices I trusted once. They said be smaller, be easier, like survival was something you want. I wore their words like borrowed clothing, never fitting, always tight. Every mirror felt like a question I avoided every night. They told me faith lives somewhere higher, far above my doubt and fear. But I kept hearing my heartbeat whisper, you're already here. So I put my faith in my own name, in the sound when I say it out loud. I don't need it blessed by strangers or approved by the crowd. When the ground won't promise safety and the stars refuse to explain, I put my faith in my own name and the strength it contains. I follow paths that were meant for me, learn the cost of pretending well. Every yes that betrayed my silence was a private kind of hell. I prayed to futures that never arrived, to plans that fell apart with grace, until I realized I'd been missing the one belief I couldn't replace. They said trust is something given, something earned from the outside, but I watched myself keep breathing when I had every reason to give in. So I put my faith in my own name, not perfect, not complete, in the voice that keeps on speaking even when it shakes mid-beat. I don't claim I have the answers, I don't say I'm free from blame. I just put my faith in my own name, and I stand inside the flame. Still here, still trying, still learning how to stay, still calling myself forward at the end of every day. I've seen belief turn into a weapon used to measure who belongs. I've watched people lose themselves trying not to be wrong. I carry guilt like an inheritance, shame like a family trait, until I asked who I was living for and why I kept showing up late. They wanted truth with clean edges, a story easy to defend, but my truth bends and trembles and still refuses to end. So I put my faith in my own name, in the scars that taught me how, in the version of me that survived without knowing when or how. If belief is choosing honesty over comfort, over fame, then I put my faith in my own name again and again, again and again, again and again. If faith only works when you're certain, when the road is straight and clear, then it never met the version of me that kept going through fear. I don't worship my reflection, I don't claim I'm self-made whole. I just trust the part of me that refuses to let go. No resolve, no final sound, every truth feels unbound, but I speak it anyway. That's how I stay. I see my younger self still waiting for permission to exist, still thinking love is conditional, still clenching every fist. I wanna say you don't need saving from the fire in your chest. Some flames are just your spirit refusing to rest. Ask me what I believe in now that the old answers fell. I said I believe in the one who knows me this well. So I put my faith in my own name, in the way it sounds like truth, in the life I keep rebuilding from the wreckage of my youth. I don't need a holy promise to justify the pain. I put my faith in my own name and the choice to remain. I put my faith in my own name, in the I answer, I believe in my own name, in my own name. I came in soft, barely making a sound. Hands too small for the weight I found. Every smile felt borrowed, every step unsure. Trying to be good, trying to be pure. They said stay sweet, don't harden your skin. The world is sharp, don't let it in. So I learned how to nod, learned how to agree, while something feral grew quietly in me. I swallowed my hunger, called it grace. Learned how to disappear without leaving a trace. But every time I bent, every time I kneeled, my spine learned what my mouth concealed. From baby to beast, soft to unleashed, I didn't wake up angry, I woke up alive. From baby to beast, teeth underneath, I learned how to survive when love wasn't kind. I didn't choose the fire, at least it chose me. From baby to beast. From baby to beast. I watched the loud ones claim their crowns, trip on power, still look down. They thought silence meant I was tame, thought patience meant I feared the flame. I memorized exits, studied the room, learned who hunted and who assumed. I stayed small enough to be unseen, sharp enough to know what it means. They fed me rules dressed up as care, told me danger lived everywhere. But the real threat wasn't being wild, it was staying small, forever mild. From baby to beast, crack but released. I don't roar for attention, I strike for truth. From baby to beast, no halo, no leash. I shed every version that begged to be used. I don't need a crown or a priest, just breath in my chest. From baby to beast. Still shaking, still here, still choosing spite over fear. No balance, no peace, just teeth. My voice broke the first time I said no. Sounded wrong, sounded low, but the ground didn't swallow me whole. Turns out defiance has a soul. They called me change like it was a crime, like growth should ask permission from time. But every scar wrote a clearer line. I'm not yours, I'm mine. Locrian nights don't settle down, they tilt the floor. then break it open, let it bleed. Let survival teach me need. I don't want safe, I don't want small, I don't want silence framed as law. I want truth with broken knees. I want the cost of being free. Heart uneven, breath misaligned. Still I choose myself this time. No apology, no release, just instinct and teeth. I see my younger self still freeze, still mistaking love for ease. I wanna say you're not unkind for growing claws to guard your spine. You don't lose softness when you bite, you just stop bleeding every night. Gentleness doesn't mean defeat, sometimes it learns how to protect. They'll miss the version they could bend, they'll mourn the child they could amend, but I won't shrink to ease their grief. I've outgrown that belief. From baby to beast, fully awake, incomplete. I don't resolve, I don't retreat, I advance. From baby to beast, blood warm belief. I didn't harden to destroy, I hardened to stand. If this is what power must be, let it be loud in my chest. From baby to beast. I won't pretend I'm finished, I won't claim I'm whole, but I no longer confuse survival with losing my soul. Still learning, still sharp, still breathing beneath. Not innocent, not cruel, not meek. I was soft, I was quiet, I was easy to keep. Now I'm standing, still shaking, still hungry. From baby to beast. Morning breaks through curtains thin, golden dust on everything. I hear the day begin to breathe, like hope that's learning how to sing. Footsteps echo down the hall, familiar sounds, a gentle start. Every moment feels like proof that joy still knows my heart. Time keeps moving soft but strong, like a river pulling me. But in its flow I find a song that reminds me who to be. I'm holding on to beautiful things, not with fear but open hands. Letting love be what it is, not what I had planned. Every laugh, every star, every dream that Jenny swings, I'm learning how to live inside. Holding on to beautiful things. Sunlight spills across your face, like the world has chosen you. Every word you say to me feels honest, warm and true. We talk about tomorrow's roads, some we'll walk, some we won't see. But right now in this simple place, you're standing here with me. Nothing's promised, that's the truth, but this moment feels complete. Every second tastes like proof that the now is bittersweet. I'm holding on to beautiful things, not trying hard to make them stay, just letting them remind my soul why love let it pass. Every joy was meant to last long enough to change your name, written on the glass. Ooh. Years will turn like open books, pages worn but still alive. Some chapters end without a word, some teach us how to survive. I'll see you in 1,000 ways, in old songs and borrowed skies. Every memory a light that never really dies. What we lose becomes a part of the strength we didn't know. Every crack within the heart is a place where love can grow. I'm holding on to beautiful things, even when they drift away, 'cause what they leave inside of me is stronger than the pain. Every tear, every spark, every truth the daylight brings, I'm learning how to rise and sing, holding on to beautiful things. If I could speak to who I was before the letting go, I'd say love hard, don't close your eyes. This is how you grow. You don't own the wind or stars, you don't cage the spring, you feel them pass and thank the sky for every offering. Hands unclenched, heart awake, every chance is worth the ache. What we hold and what we free both become our legacy. I'm holding on to beautiful things, like sunrise after rain. They don't erase the darkest nights, they teach me how to remain. Every road, every wing, every hope tomorrow brings, I'll carry love the way it comes, holding on to beautiful things. When the quiet fills the room and the day lets go of strings, I'll whisper thanks into the dark for beautiful